On a cold and snowy New Year's Eve, a poor little girl walks barefoot through the streets of a big city. Her head is uncovered, and her thin dress is not enough to protect her from the freezing winter air. She has lost her slippers while running across the street to avoid traffic. Now her bare feet are red and swollen from the cold. She carries a bundle of matches in her apron and tries to sell them to earn some money for her family. But nobody stops to buy anything. The people in the streets are busy with their own lives. Some are shopping, some are heading to celebrations, and no one seems to notice the poor little girl trying to survive. The girl is very cold and very hungry. She hasn't eaten anything all day. She dares not go home because she hasn't sold any matches. She is afraid her father will be angry and beat her. Besides, home isn't much better. There is no fire, no warmth, and barely anything to eat there. The wind blows stronger as the night gets darker. Shivering, the girl crouches in a small corner between two buildings to stay out of the wind. As her fingers grow numb, she decides to light one of her matches to warm herself, just for a moment. When the match lights up, she sees a wonderful vision, a warm, iron stove with bright fire burning inside. She stretches out her hands to feel the warmth, but as the match burns out, the stove disappears. She is left again in the cold, darker than before. She strikes another match. This time, she sees a table filled with delicious food, roast goose, fruits, and other tasty dishes. She moves her hands to grab the food, but once again the match goes out, and everything disappears. She is left in the cold and empty street. The girl lights a third match. In its light, she sees a beautiful Christmas tree, taller and more glowing than any she has ever seen. It is decorated with candles, shining ornaments, and presents beneath it. She reaches out in joy. But the match goes out, and the lights on the tree rise high into the sky, turning into stars. As she looks up at the stars, she remembers what her grandmother once told her. When a star falls, a soul goes up to heaven. The little girl misses her grandmother very much. She was the only person who had ever been kind to her. She lights another match and sees her dear grandmother smiling at her. This vision is the most comforting of all. Afraid that her grandmother will disappear like the other visions, the girl strikes all her matches at once. In the bright light, her grandmother appears more clearly than ever before. She is kind, warm, and full of love. The little girl reaches out and says, "Please take me with you." Her grandmother smiles, lifts her into her arms, and together they rise into the sky. The next morning, people walking in the street find the little girl curled up in the corner. Her cheeks are red, her face is peaceful, and there is a gentle smile on her lips. The burned matchsticks are scattered around her. The townspeople feel sad, but they do not know what she saw in her final moments. They think she died cold and alone. They do not realize that she had beautiful visions and that her soul left the harsh world behind. She is now safe, warm, and happy, forever with her grandmother in heaven.